So there's another movie to go and see.
Yes, so...
Although I'm already going to see a couple of them, but now I'm going to...
Yeah, so this is your homework. Okay, so Blue Jean, which is a very powerful drama set in the late 80s, around the time of Section 28. Do you remember Section 28?
Of course I do, yes.
No, I mean, sorry, it's a slightly rhetorical, but so... Section 28 was legislation which attempted to ban the promotion of homosexuality by local councils, finally repealed, I think, at the early part of this century. This is the debut feature from Georgia Oakley, who is up for a BAFTA for Outstanding British Debut, along with her producer, Hélène Siffre. The film was nominated for umpteen Biffers, and it won 4, including Best Lead Performance for Rosie McEwen. She plays sports teacher Jean, who tries to keep her private life separate from work because she knows that she may endanger her job if it's discovered that she's in a same-sex relationship. Her girlfriend Viv, played by Carrie Hayes, who won Best Supporting Performance at the Biffers, is more forthright, can't understand her partner's embarrassment about her sexuality. Says, look, you should just be upfront about it. Then Jean realises that one of her students, Lois, played by Lucy Halliday, is being bullied and is being called a lesbian by her classmates. And she feels that she should support her. But when Lois starts turning up at the same clubs that she frequents, she feels that a line has been crossed. And she has to tell her, you need to stay away. Here's a clip.
Hey!
What are you doing?
You need to leave.
Why?
You know why. Do whatever you want. Wherever you want. But not here, okay?
Why do you care so much?
You're 15, you shouldn't even be in here.
So what? Haven't told anyone, have I? Hey!
Go. Otherwise, you're off the team.
What?
And in that moment, she comes out of the bathroom and she's seen by her partner, and there's, wrong conclusions are leapt to. Now, like Pride, which I loved, and incidentally, of course, is connected to Matilda by the same director, this is one of those films that takes you right back to a grim period in relatively modern recent history, certainly in terms of the legislative. I mean, remember, the 1980s was the time when James Anderton, who was the chief police constable of Manchester, was declaring quite openly that anyone afflicted by AIDS was swirling in a cesspit of their own making. I mean, this was a time of repression, the likes of which one would shudder to think about. And yet it gets the textures of that period just right in a way which is vivacious and, engrossing. So the tunes are right, the clothes are right, the physical stances are right. And like that, I was also thinking of It's a Sin in relation to this as well. It reminds you that light and dark coexisted absolutely side by side. The performances are really, really terrific. I mean, like really genuinely terrific. Across the board, you think this is an ensemble that are all embodying their roles. So at no point do I think, I don't believe in that character, I don't believe in that character. What happens is I look at the screen and I think all those characters are the people that they're embodying. And then the course of the narrative, which is to do with kind of this connects to women talking because it's to do with self-actualization and self-realization and becoming the person that you always knew you are, but you were kind of backing away from. And it's a coming of age story, but it's also a political story, but it's actually primarily a very personal sort of love story. It's the couple are together and then something breaks them apart and you can't see a way out of it. It's tender, and yet it's kind of, got rough edges, which I really like. And it's kind of thrilling. I mean, you look at this and you think, this is the kind of exciting, edgy, independent movie that we should be celebrating right now. And I think it's great. I really hope it finds an audience in cinemas because it really deserves to. It's called Blue Jean and it's terrific.
Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. While you're here, check out all the other videos because they're cool too, aren't they?
Yeah, and if you want to keep up to date with everything Kermode and Mayo's take, then check out our social channels.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I would. I have done.
Excellent.